Hello everybody, THOMASFAN261 here, and welcome to my complete everything collection. As you could probably tell by the title, I'm going to be going through every single item that I own. We're talking Blu-rays, Star Wars figures, Marvel figures, Sonic figures, and everything in between. So I'm not going to waste any more of your time, let's get right into it. So at the tippity top of the shelf, right next to the ceiling, yes, I am standing on a chair, I'm very small. This is the Playmobil Mystery Machine. This is the one which is based on the design from the original three 90s direct-to-VHS Scooby-Doo movies, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, and Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. I don't think it's officially based on it, but it looks very, very similar, and so when I saw it, I knew I had to get it. We also have some random figures here like Emmett and Wildstar from the Lego Movie, and also Wally and Eve from, well, Wally. And of course, when we talk about vehicles, we cannot forget the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters, also Playmobil. I got it from a charity shop for very cheap. And just behind them there, we have an Iron Man. This is a very cheap one I got from a charity shop, and I thought it looked nice on display. And then right here, of course, we have the TARDIS from Doctor Who. We also have Christopher Eccleston's Ninth Doctor and Rose. They're not completely in scale. I think the Doctor is like basically around here, really. And right next to it, we have the season 1 through 4 Doctor Who complete Blu-ray collection. And just to the right, we have my two Batman figures. We have the McFarlane Arkham Batman. And just down here we have the Lego Batman. And then right here we have Deadpool, who's just chilling. He's been on my display for ages now. He is just simply chilling up here. And moving down to the first official part of the shelf, it is my Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul shelf. Now, as you can tell, it is nowhere near complete. I have got most of the Breaking Bad things I want. For example, I got Jesse, Walt, and Saul. However, I am yet to get the El Camino Blu-ray and also the Better Call Saul Blu-ray, which will go here. The Better Call Saul Blu-ray is one of the most hard to find Blu-rays ever at the moment, so it's kind of expensive. It's like 120 quid at the moment, so yeah, it's not great. I do plan on buying it very, very soon. That is the next thing on my buy list. I will be getting it within the next few months, and it will go right there, and then El Camino will go just behind Breaking Bad, but I'm also going to make it visible because El Camino is the movie about Jesse Pinkman. I'm not going to lie to you, these figures aren't amazing like this. What's that? But yeah, some of them are definitely better than others, but yeah, it's a very nice shelf that I will be updating very, very soon. And then moving down here, this is probably the most jam-packed shelf. It is my Blu-ray shelf. I have so many Blu-rays that I couldn't fit them all on one shelf. I have plenty of Blu-rays underneath my bed there, but these are the main ones that I wanted to display. For example, we have all of the Batman movies, we have The Boys, Invincible Season 1, which was a custom Blu-ray, Jurassic Park, Pirates of the Caribbean, Back to the Future, RoboCop, Jaws, A Quiet Place, loads and loads of movies. Feel free to have a look as I cross down here. These are the main ones I wanted to display. And of course, you've got more back there. So many. Like, there's just layers and layers and layers. Yeah, there's just so much. I have so many, it's not even funny. And moving down, as I step off my chair, we have my probably favourite shelf. Actually, no, I think Marvel's my favourite. But this one is fantastic as well. It is my Star Wars shelf. This is mainly the home of my Black Series figures, as well as my Blu-rays in the back, and a few magazines and some books and some comics and stuff. Very, very cool. The main bit here is the Ghost crew from Rebels. This is the Ahsoka series versions of Sabine, Ezra, Hera, and Chopper. Kanan and Zeb were not in the Ahsoka series, so I had to buy the Black series from a few years ago. Kanan was very expensive, but Zeb wasn't so much. I love these guys, probably my favourite like crew of characters ever. I love these guys so much so that I actually have a Star Wars Rebels poster right there, and also a Clone Wars poster just over there. I also have a poster of Spider-Man No Way Home and the Batman. And if I'm just going to look here, this is basically just my wall. I'm sat on my chair right now. This is where a Daredevil poster is going to be at some point soon. I don't know when, but it will be there. But yeah, we have those guys. We also have Ahsoka, Baylan, Shin, Bo-Katan, Darth Maul, Aayla Secura, Asajj Ventress, Ahsoka next to the Ahsoka book, A New Dawn, Dark Disciple there. There's my finger, there it is. We also have Cassian, Luthen, and Bix there from Andor. And yeah, I love these so much. You're probably wondering, where is the Mandalorian, as in Mando himself? I've got Grogu, where is Mando? Well, I've got a new one on the way that's recently being released from the Book of Boba Fett. It looks like this. It is amazing. I cannot wait to get it, and it will go right here next to Bo-Katan, because in my opinion, that is their child. They are a thing, and that is their child. Don't argue with me. And yeah, behind them, as you can see, we have basically all of the Star Wars things ever on Blu-ray, even the ones that didn't get released officially on Blu-ray. I got those custom made, the Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and Andor. And also Bad Batch, which is behind Zeb, and the Obi-Wan show, as you can see there. But yeah, basically everything Star Wars on Blu-ray. The sequels, they're under there. I might put them up on here. If on a good day I might do it, but I'm not selling it yet. I am promising you now, this is going to grow exponentially within the next year, because there are so many Black Series coming out, and this thing is going to be so full, it's not even funny. And moving down just a little bit here is the Marvel Legends shelf. So first off, we have the Spider-Man. We have Miles, Gwen, Toby, Andrew, and Tom. Them sitting there, very, very cool. I love the way they're just sat there. It's very, very cool. And also the little hand touch from Across the Spider-Verse. If you know, you know. And then we also have Sylvie, Loki. Ignore the awful face on that. I got a defect version. And we also have Mobius as well. And also behind there we have all of the Spider-Man movies on 4K, as well as all of the Marvel movies in that big box set. Infinity War and Endgame on 4K. Got the Deadpool movies, the Venom movies. Also Jessica Jones, the Defenders, and the Daredevil series. Got that one custom made. Also behind these guys, which I'll get to in a minute, we have She-Hulk and Shuri. Now we get on to the main bit. My favourite bit. This is the Defender shelf, also known as the Marvel Netflix shelf. You know what I mean. So we have Kingpin himself, as well as Matt Murdock from the recent No Way Home wave. We have Elektra. There we go. Daredevil himself. This figure costed me a lot of money. It is very, very rare. We also have Claire Temple, which is known as the Night Nurse. Luke Cage, the man himself. Jessica Jones, who costed me £65. A bit pricey. And then we have the Punisher. Oh my god, such an amazing figure. I love it. This shelf is probably my favourite, I'm not going to lie to you. There's also a Silk comic in the back, as well as the Lego Moon Knight from the CMF series. These are just character figure like things from the Sonic figures, which we'll get to in a minute. And there's a picture of the Guardians, which I got from, I can't remember where. And then moving down from this shelf, we have the Sonic section. Wow, where do I even begin? I'm just going to do it in sections. We have the 2.5-inch classic characters. We have the Prime 5-inch figures. There's also 9 and Thorn Rose in the back. They've got Shadow, Sonic, and Rusty Rose. This is also a custom-made one that I did of classic Sonic. We have the 3 Chows, Cream, Omega, Big, Vector, Espio, Charmy, Rouge, Shadow, Sonic, Silver, Knuckles, Amy. The 3 Supers in with a stand thing. These things are so hard to display, it's not even funny. Classic Sonic in the back there. Well, classic Super Sonic, but you know what I mean. We also have Blaze from the recent wave, Tails, Chaos, Neutron, Egg Robo, Eggman, Metal Sonic, Infinite, the Phantom Ruby, Chopper, and Burrowbot. Wow, that was a mouthful. And then behind we have the Sonic Boom Complete Series Steelbook, Sonic 1 on 4K, Sonic 2 on 4K, Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube. And I also have a few posters in the back. I have plenty more things which are under there, which I will show you in a bit. And yeah, that is the main Sonic shelf. We also have the, what is it called? It's like an egg, it's a playset basically. And I basically put classic Sonic up on there next to classic Eggman. And yeah, very, very cool. And then moving down to the bottom shelf, this is just basically my Star Wars Black Series and Marvel Legends boxes. There are layers of this stuff. If you can just about see behind there, there's loads and loads of ones. But yeah, these are the main ones that I've bought over the years, and very, very cool. And if we move to the left, we have the Arts of Star Wars Rebels, this book here, very, very nice. And also the box for Luke Cage and Claire Temple, and also a Batman Arkham canvas, which I got from a charity shop. Now you're probably wondering, Sean, where the hell is all your Thomas stuff? What happened to it? Well, that is underneath my bed. I know, I had to move it, but it's something that I just had to do because there were so many other things I wanted to display, and I'm sorry, I just had to do it. Now, I'm not going to go into my Thomas collection because there's an entire video dedicated to that, but I'm just going to show you just the brief what's under here. So, what's under here is mainly just Sonic games and bits and pieces. So, we've got Frontiers, the Frontiers Steelbook, Sonic Heroes, you get the gist, Black Knight, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, mainly just bits and bobs I've collected, like a Spider-Man comic, the Season 3 VHS, which is actually empty. This stuff I got from Nick Starwind years ago. More Sonic games, more CDs, like the Guardians 2 soundtrack, Magic Railroad sealed, like Heroes of the Storm, just such random stuff, like loads of Scooby-Doo Blu-rays I got ages ago. There you go, the sequel trilogy there. Again, loads of Blu-rays that I just couldn't fit. Bluey stuff. I believe this is Sweep from City. Scooby-Doo figures, character cards, D'Agostini's, take-alongs, slip covers of 4Ks, Sonic figures, just so much stuff that I just couldn't fit on my display because there was simply no space. And when I say there's layers and layers of this stuff, I mean it. There is so much. There are literally like layers of Blu-rays. Look at all this stuff, man. Look at all of that. There's more Thomas stuff down there. That right there, I'm not going to get out because that is a workout. Actually, you know what? Should I get it out? Should I get it out? Before we get that out, this is just duvets and stuff. But there's like my old pair of glasses. Some more figures down there. A Funko Pop, which is damaged to all hell. Yeah, ignore that. Boxes for Marvel Legends, like the heads for Gwen and Miles. SpongeBob there, which was on my display originally like a while ago, but it just simply couldn't fit on there. More Railway Series books. A Pingu Plus, which is tagged. Interesting. This, which I am selling on my eBay. If you want to go and get it, then feel free. There's no case for it. Like, just look at all this stuff, man. Like, random stuff. Now, this thing here is I know I've shown this before, but this is a binder full of Thomas stuff, like news reportings from Big World era, some news reportings from the All Engines Go transition. So much just history in this one like big thing. Like, let's just take this out, for example. This thing here, which is an advertisement for a knitting thing, I think is. I got it from a charity shop and I was like, you know what, that's Thomas Raid, I'm gonna get it. A song sheet for That's What Friends Are For. This is from the Mike O'Donnell CDs when I bought them. I've sold them since, but I kept the pieces of paper. Okay, so I've managed to get under here as best as I can. I'm literally crawled under here. This is basically my entire Scooby-Doo collection and also some other stuff like Baby Looney Tunes and more Fireman Sam. Once again, random stuff. This is basically every Scooby-Doo movie and TV series. I also have got to move back for a second, the 2019 slipcover collection, the complete set, which is really cool. Yeah, once again, mainly due to space, I cannot put this on display. But yeah, loads of stuff. Let me just show you real quick. And going back to this quickly, we also have some more, like this, you would think this is Clone Wars, right? Nope, just more random movies. Fucking Paul Blart Mall Cop, yeah! Other things down here include the complete series of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, the complete season 1 through 3 of SpongeBob, and also some other movies there like Central Intelligence, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water, the It miniseries, SpongeBob soundtrack, Jaws novel, that Shadow plush I got for Christmas a couple years ago, that which is empty, don't even question that. And yeah, just so much stuff that I couldn't cover in one video. It would take hours upon hours upon hours. Just look at this stuff, man. It's very cool though. I love this kind of stuff. Like look at the condition on this thing. Wow. Now, what things do I want to get in the future? Well, after recently watching X-Men Days of Future Past for the first time, I really want to get the Marvel Legends Logan, Professor Xavier, Magneto, Mystique, Storm, and many others. Of course, like I said, I wanted to get the Better Call Saul Complete Series Blu-ray, and there's also the Black Series Vader Duel's End from the Kenobi series. I do at some point want to get the Marvel Legends Iron Fist and Colleen Wing, however they are very rare as they were only ever released in one set. And I am hoping they release an Ahsoka the White figure for the Black Series at some point. And of course, like I said, the Daredevil poster. And I think that's it, honestly. Of course, there are other little things that I want, but those are the main things that I'm definitely going to be getting within the next year. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will be a Thomas video.